Stay Tuned Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of two possibly intoxicated idiots watching the National Football League.
And welcome everybody here to Stay Tuned Sports. Boy, funny what happens when you lose track of time, but oh my dear sweet Lord, what a start here to this game. We just had the kickoff. Kickoff got returned all the way into Texans territory. It was a fumble by the Chiefs, and the officials come out and say that the Chiefs did recover the fumble. Looks like the Texans had the ability to get it, and they just missed it. Hey, how's everybody doing? I did not even have a chance. I wanted to get some coffee. I wanted to get some something to eat real quick. Boy, time moves when you're not having fun. I've had my teeth have been killing me. We got an unsportsmanlike conduct here on the Texans as well. Just saw that pop up there. So let's get this over here, ready to go. Like I said, I am not even set up in even the closest bit here. But that's just me. That's how unprofessional we are here at Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you so much. But now, because of that penalty and everything else, the Chiefs are already down at the 13-yard line of the Texans. Handoff here from Patrick Mahomes. And that's going to be a gain of nothing. That actually looks like it's going to be a loss of a couple yards there, maybe 2 yards there. Hamster, what is up? Hamster says that was the Eagles, they would have gotten it. Jimbo's not here. He is smoking meat, from what I understand. So, that's all I know. By the way, we do have one flag there now. Oh, again. Pacheco, who he had the loss of a yard on the first down run, was going to get the screen pass there and then gets absolutely blown up. And we've got 3rd and 11 now coming up here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to change the top thing. Third and 11. Patrick Mahomes back, looks, throws towards the end zone. Way overthrown. Incomplete. 4th and 11. So the Chiefs are given a gift here and unable to make it work for them. So what do we got here? We've got Butker going in for a field goal. That whole kick up is good. 3-0 early, very early here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes. So yeah, that's what I understand. I asked him if he wanted to come in here and do this game. Boy, I still got the Packers thing up there. Jesus. I thought I had knocked that off. There we go. That's good. Boy, oh boy! Like I said, lots. It's been a thing. But thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. Again, the reason I'm so scatterbrained here is more so than usual. Haven't been feeling well lately. I don't know. Again, not so much a cold thing, but I got, I don't know. I don't know if anybody could tell. My dental hygiene, as much as I try. And I do try. The diabetes sucks with it. So I got some real bad tooth issues. I've been out of commission for like the entire week. Not great. Don't feel well. I got that. I had foot issues. It's great. I don't want to bore you. With the issues. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot to deal with. So I wanted to do this game today. I wanted to get something out there today because I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow to be able to do it. I have to go visit family tomorrow. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see if Jimbo will come on and do the Eagles game for you guys on a solo. I'll be visiting with the my lovely sister-in-law, Robin, who we talk about here a bunch here on the channel. She's like myself, a big Giants fan, but she also hates the Eagles a bunch. She does like the Chiefs, but she also hates Matthew Stafford for some reason. So tomorrow's going to be a little conundrum for her. But I'll be watching the game with her. Hopefully, we'll put some of that devil magic there on the Eagles. I will get her to say go Matthew Stafford. I'll try to record it, and I'll see if we can get that up here for everybody. Hamster says, "Boo! Who am I going to watch tomorrow? Football is more important than that." I would agree to a extent, but we haven't seen Robin in a while. And here's the thing: Robin and her husband, they always provide a lovely smorgasbord of wonderful food and meats and drink to have. So I'm never going to pass up free food, free good food, and free alcohol. And so as much as I would love to be here tomorrow for that, I think you're going to be stuck with Jimbo, and Jimbo's going to help you out here and get you through the Eagles and Rams game. So 13:58 here. Again, we just started this game, and we already had a bunch. We had a kickoff return deep into Texans territory. There was a fumble. Chiefs did recover it, but there was also a sportsmanlike conduct penalty because one of the Texans players pushed a coach. So on the Chiefs side, so there was that. It was all like it's cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. It all ends up with the Chiefs 3 and out, but they were able to go ahead and get a field goal there because by the time you got the return and then the penalty, it was all they were all there anyway. So that is what it is. So. Oh, no, wait, he pushed his own coach. That's right, sorry. That was, oh, boy. I don't know what the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Again, I don't know what happened because I came in so late. I couldn't even see anything because half the screen was taken up by other stuff that I was getting ready for here. CJ Stroud under center here, 1st and 10 for the Texans. And off to Mixon. And Mixon's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Texans. Mixon was going to be a big part of this game. Hampton says, I need the Eagles and the Bills tomorrow. I kind of think the Rams get the upset, though. I certainly hope so. Anybody but Philadelphia, as we know. Hampton says he'd be off my team. Yeah, no, he'd be in the showers already. If I had a player touch one of my coaches like that, or me personally, first of all, you're not seeing the field the rest of the game, so eat shit. I don't care who you are. Throw, and that's going to be caught by Mixon. And that's going to be good for 6 yards and a first down for the Texans. Hipster has the under, he says so. Dude, it's literally 13:03 here in the first quarter, and you're like, run, clock, run. Relax. Oh, God. CJ Stroud takes a snap. He's back. He looks to throw here on 1st and 10. Throws deep over the middle. That's going to be caught by their tight end, Schultz, and down to the 35-yard line. Schultz looking for a flag for some reason. Is he thinking there was a hip drop tackle there? They haven't thrown hip drop tackle at all this year, so. But the Texans here on their first drive looking very good. And indeed, there they are on the 35-yard line of the Kansas City Chiefs. Stroud in shotgun. He's got trips over to the right. Now he's got a man in motion. Handoff to Mixon. He cuts it up the middle, and he's going to get about 5 yards again. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Texans. Texans offense looking good, kind of cutting through this Chiefs defense. A very good Chiefs defense, by the way. But right now, Texans looking very good. I still says NFC up there. I got to change that. And off again, and this time they're going to say forward momentum stopped. Only gain of 2 yards, so 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Texans. Hell of a hit. So here we go. 3rd and 3. CJ Stroud over the middle, caught. That's going to be Nico Collins there with the reception, and the Texans move the chains yet again. No, I will not be doing tonight's game, Hamster. I am, like I said, I'm still trying to get over this fucking tooth pain. It's an infection, maybe. Maybe it's an abscess. Maybe I'm about to die. I could die right on air here. So that'll be something to watch. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But no, I won't be doing tonight's game. CJ Stroud, handoff to Mixon, and it's the first time Mixon really hasn't gotten anything. He got maybe half a yard on that carry. 2nd and a very long 9 coming up here for the Texans, who are deep into Chiefs territory right now. Second and 9. CJ Stroud takes a snap, looks back, throws. Ew! McDuffie there kind of slaps it down. If maybe he was a little closer, paid attention a little bit more, I don't know, could have intercepted it, but that was just a good defensive play there by McDuffie. Good play, good corner play there from McDuffie. And so now we've got 3rd and 9. We have 9:19 remaining here in the first quarter. From the 14-yard line of the Chiefs, CJ Stroud in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's back. He runs out to his right. He's rolling. He's looking for somebody. Can't find it. He's going to pull it down and gets back to basically the line of scrimmage. Gets about a yard gain. That is it. And CJ Stroud comes up limping a little bit. Ooh, that's something to keep a watch on. Something to keep a watch on. Oh, no. CJ Stroud is definitely limping. Got some heavy limping on. So they had good coverage. So now, here we go. Kaimi Fairbairn. Snap, hold, kick, up, and that's good. And ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a tied game. All right, let me see what I can do here because I gotta fix the ticker. I gotta fix a lot of stuff here. I hate to do this like live on the air because I'm so, this is the problem when you get so behind the sticks, as it were. Let me see. Notepad. Just got to fix this all up here and see what's going on. You get to live behind the scenes. You get to see how does the magic work here on Stay Tuned Sports? Well, because I'm so bad at what I do, you get to see. Gee, why can't we go ahead why can't we get the numbers that Tom Grossi and Brendan Perner can get? You want to know why? This is why. Because I'm so... Oh, God. All right, so we have that done. Let me bring this back up here. Hampton says tonight's game will be amazeballs. I'll be all alone. I think the Lions blow them out, though. I don't know why people think it'll be close. Well, then why do you think tonight's game's going to be amazeballs if you think they're going to blow them out? That doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm going to say. Why do you, I don't, I'm not sure the, kick is away. P. Ryan is going to be on the return here, and he gets it up to the 31-yard line, and that is where the Chiefs will go ahead and take over for their second drive. Not nearly as good field position as the first one. Yeah, no, I only found Tom, I want to say last year or maybe very late in 2022. And I was very upset because I had that idea for a while of like, why don't we just have somebody else like provide commentary for the game? Because a lot of people complain about the announcers anyway. First down here for the Chiefs, and that's going to be a gain of 7. And I was like, oh, this is such a great idea. And again, I felt pissed off because I was like, I felt like that my idea that I had was kind of stolen from under me. I was like, damn it, if I just had any kind of money or a computer that worked or a camera. And then just so as the years got on, I was able to have some people help me out. I had some very good people donate some things to me. Jimbo donated the camera. No gain there on second down. Third down coming up here for the Chiefs. 3rd and 3. When I got that and got the opportunity, I was like, I definitely want to. This is something I definitely want to do. This is definitely something I've wanted to do for a while. So here we are, and now we're doing it. And again, I'm not doing it that well, but hopefully as time goes on, I get a little bit better. We get, both me and Jimbo get a little bit more into it, and we'll see what happens here. 3rd and 3, Patrick Mahomes is in shotgun. I got to get to the 41-yard line for a first down. Mahomes back, looks, throws, but we have whistles. And we have another flag here. False start. That's going to be on the Chefs. Well, apparently Tom's been doing this for 10 fucking years. That's something I didn't know about. So he's got the time in, you know what I mean? And that's what sucks about it is that, I'm starting now. We're so far behind, So yeah, he's making some pretty decent money off it. I'm not. Thrown by Mahomes here on 3rd and 8. But we have a flag. Is this going to be roughing the passer? And how much roughing? That's what they're calling it. Is everybody going to be bitching about Mahomes getting the flags? Let's see if it was indeed roughing the passer. Let's see. Let's see. Is this worthy of bitching? I don't know. Nah, I don't know about that one. No, Jimbo does not have a brother. Jimbo's brother was not the one yelling at the Eagles game at the Packers fan lady. No. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, that is not roughing the passer. That's not going to help the narrative that Mahomes get calls. Kelsey with a big catch. And he gets down the field now, and they're in Texans territory after that. Ooh, boy. I was going to say, Hampshire, like, again, you can't, there's not any fucking, like, collusion here. There's not. But incomplete here, 1st and 10 from Mahomes. By the way, I totally forgot about that we have Taylor here at the game today. So we got the Taylor counter back. I don't believe we've had a Taylor count yet, though, so we're at 0 still for my girl. Mahomes throws, caught by Worthy down at the 9. Going to be a pitch out here to Worthy here on 1st and goal, and he stopped way back at almost like the 16-yard line. Hamster in the chat says, I'd be scared to breathe on Mahomes. Bullshit, the NFL will not let them lose here. I don't think it's up to the NFL. Like, you can try all you want. At the end of the day, you know, if you're better, you just win. I mean, that's just the be all end all of it. Second and goal here from the 16.5-yard line. Mahomes trying to find something. Finally goes down. There is no flag. You'd probably expect it. I think some people would. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Boy, this has been a very bad stream so far. I understand that. 3rd and goal. Patrick Mahomes back. Looks, throws, incomplete. He was hit low. He's grabbed at the feet. Are they going to throw a flag for that? I know they do that a lot. They do throw a flag if you go down low on a quarterback. And so he tripped him up. Is that going to be, are we flagging that? Is that going to be a flag? It does not appear to be a flag. Again, I am not a believer in the whole, the Chiefs and the referees conspiracy. I'm not. That is not my thing. But that was a real bullshit fucking call. that kept this drive alive for the Chiefs and probably gave them about three extra points here. As again, Butker's going in for a 36-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up. Butker doesn't miss from there. That's going to be 6-3. That's right in Butker's kitchen. And we got Texans trying to figure out, hey, how do we hit this guy? Can we hit this guy? Can we play football? Is that a thing that we can do? Try to figure it out here. But Chiefs 6, Texans 3 right now. I gotta move. Taylor doesn't belong there. Taylor belongs in a more prominent spot here. So let's see. Let's fix this. Let's fix this during a commercial break here. Let's move her around here. So there we go. We got that. Okay. We got to move Taylor around here. So let's see here. There we go. Look at that. You're seeing some magic here. Old Charlie Schwab. Getting ready here for the kickoff again. The Texans. In the back, 3:59 remaining here in the first quarter. Boy, if you are watching this, I really do apologize. This is really the worst stream I've ever done. Kick is away, and that's going to be touchback. Stroud is still limping. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Texans. We'll see how that injury deals there with the cold there in Kansas City. Stroud, play action, back, looks, throws over the middle. Incomplete. McDuffie again with the defensive play. Hutchinson was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. It's going to be a handoff here to Mixon. Mixon cuts it right up the middle. He gets a gain of about 7. I'm going to give him 8. They say 3rd and 2. Got to be a pretty long 2. Got some men in motion here. CJ Stroud in shotgun, takes a snap, throws over the middle, wide open, caught at the 50, down at the Chiefs' 48-yard line. Nico Collins, 1st down, Texans. So here we go. 2:40 left here in the first quarter. CJ Stroud is going to be a handoff again to Mixon, and Mixon's going to get a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up here. They say 2nd and 8? I don't know about that. CJ Stroud throws over the middle, off the hands of Hutchinson. Falls incomplete, 3rd and 8 coming up. Hamsters in the chat saying, if I'm not chatting along with you, it's all right. I'm eating dinner. Hamburgers are indeed quite yummy. I do love me some hamburgers. I do love me some hot dogs as well. Bratwursts are very good. Hamburger Helper is pretty good. CJ Stroud on 3rd and 8. He's going to get sacked all the way back near their own 40-yard line. Huge loss, and that's going to have to be a punt now for the Houston Texans. Chiefs fans in full throat with the tomahawk chop. All Twitter is a buzz still about that roughing the passer call. Punt is going to be caught at the 10-yard line, and that's going to be returned up to about the 20. And the returner just straight up tackles the kicking net. And now the Chiefs get the ball again. Will they get another field goal? Will they get down the field, or will the Texans be able to stop them and get a punt? Or will the ref save them and bail them out? We don't know. We don't know. Hamburger Helper's pretty good. I'll tell you what, tuna Helper's not bad. Listen, we are in the age of struggle meals. This is this is where ramen and Hamburger Helper, and this is where all that kind of shit, like the prison food, prison recipes that people make. This is its time to shine, baby. This is where we are in that level. This is where we are. I need a hat. I'm tired of everybody looking at my gross ass fucking hair. I haven't cut my hair yet in a while. I need a good buzz. There we go. We got Notre Dame playing on Monday for the national championship. Might as well wear a little Notre Dame hat here. But yeah, we had tuna helper the other day. Cheesy tuna helpers. They're actually pretty good. Very good. So. Oh, the Lions are wearing blue over blue. Fuck. Can we wear the silver pants? Detroit, fucking Christ. They're going to finally get to the Super Bowl, and they're going to look like fucking shit in the Super Bowl. Answer says, but we do know what will happen in the next drive for the Chiefs, and that'll be flags. Flags, 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 flag, 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 flag. I haven't gotten on the referent in a while. It's been a while. All right, let me go ahead. I'm going to grab a drink real quick here. Not an alcoholic one. I think I actually just need regular water here. So let me go do that. I'll be right back. I did see the incomplete there on first down. Sorry about that, a little late. Had to get the water. And we had a 3-yard gain there on second down. So third down coming up now here. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So I rushed all the way back. I missed the 2 plays that came, and now I'm back for a commercial, which I would have been fine if I just would have waited to get the water then. That's old King, man. Always fucking up. But we got 3rd and 7 coming up when we come back from the second quarter. Ah, delicious, delicious water. You gotta love it. What the fuck is this? Just doing a little tweeting here. So, by the way, if you want to follow us on Twitter, my Twitter is at King_ST Sports. The main one is ST Sports Podcast. I'm just here's the thing. Doing a little Twitter because I saw somebody post this comes from Packers fan Total Access, which is at Packers_access. He says you're not going to see a more clear hip drop tackle, but of course no flag because it's on the Kansas City Chiefs. To which I responded, and I think correctly so, is to be fair, the NFL hasn't called any hip drop tackles this season on anybody, which they haven't. So this isn't a case like that call. Like if we want to talk about the Mahomes call being like, oh, the refs are always on the Chiefs' side, Jeffs are on. Fine, I get it. That's a little bit more believable. But this idea, well, there was a hip drop tackle, and they didn't call it because, of course, they didn't because it's the Chiefs. It's like they haven't called that shit the hip drop against anybody. I haven't called the hip drop tackle against fucking anybody. So that's all I'm gonna say. Third and 7 here from the 23.5 yard line here. About the 23. Mahomes steps back, looks, goes to his left, can't find anybody. Now rolls to his right. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. First down and more. Gets to about the 40-yard line, maybe a yard short or so. But of course, everybody's afraid to touch him because you'll get flagged if you do. So Hampshire says they called hip drops on effect. Did they? Again, I watched more football this year than I think I have. At least a variety of football. I've watched a lot of different games, a lot of different teams, watched whole games. I don't think I've saw or seen one hip drop tackle called in the games that me and Jimbo have done. But 14, 23, 22, 21 remaining here. First down for the Chiefs. It's going to be thrown to Worthy out of the backfield, and that's going to be a first down near the 50-yard line. Yeah, Worthy was there. He gets about to the Texans' 49-yard line, and that is where So here we go, another first down play. This one's going to be towards, who's that, Panini? That's about a 4-yard gain. Hampton says they called the hip drops on the Falcons because they were afraid they'd win the Super Bowl. That's it. You cracked the code. Mahomes steps back, looks, throws out of the backfield. Third and 4 upcoming. Got trips to the right here for Mahomes on this 3rd and 4. They are on the 43-yard line of the Texans. Mahomes is going to be sacked. And no flag. He gets up and tries to run again. No flag after Mahomes was touched. I think that's kind of thing you have to worry about now. Is like, did they, you know. And I'm not one of the conspiracy theorists that are like, oh, the refs are helping out the Chiefs. But man, after that call, that roughing the passer call was so bad. Ariza, the punter, that's going to go into the end zone. Good blocking there by the returner to keep the Chiefs from downing it inside the 5. Robert Woods, make sure he didn't touch it, did a block, and made sure it was in the end zone. Great play. That's actually a really smart play. So the Texans will get it out at the 20. NBA All-Star uniforms got leaked. I don't give a shit. Nobody cares about the NBA, especially the All-Star game. The NBA has been shit this year. Hey, the BK Mel's commercial. Yay! Just what I needed to fucking hear right now. Have it your way. You rule. Hamster always with the betting conspiracies. Hamster in the chat says the Chiefs might be losing at half to suck in all the live betters, and I hope they are because I'll go bet on the Chiefs. Yeah, Hamster, it is. That Burger King commercial is my favorite commercial of all time. I love it. It's the best. No, and this is the point. Again, I'm on Twitter. I'm going around and trying to find something to talk about here out there. But Will Keys, over on Twitter, and he made a very good point. Is that the refs are not beating the allegations, and that's the thing. Like when you have a call like that, when you know like the whole narrative is, oh, the Chiefs are the refs are on the Chiefs side, refs are on the Chiefs side, refs are on the Chiefs side, and then they make a call like that. Like at some point, you just throw your hands up and it's like, because that's it. I'm clearly someone who doesn't think that the refs are in on it when it comes to the Chiefs. But when you have that happen, it's like you got to throw your hands up. Mixon, 12-yard gain on 1st and 10, down to the 32-yard line, and the Texans move the chains. But like I got to sit here and say, like, you can't really say to it. It's like, no, as a logical human being, that the refs are not in on helping the Chiefs. You know it's not. No matter how much the people out there want to push that and have the narrative and everything like that, it's like, you know that's not the case. But when you have calls like that, it's hard. You just got to sit there and shut up and put your hands up and just be like, oh, all right, let people yell about it because there's no other way. Mixon on another first down, but this time does not get a 12-yard gain. He only gets maybe 6 inches. Actually, he gets no gain. 2nd and 10 is the official mark here from the officials. 10, 24, 23, and 22 as the clock is running here in the second quarter. This is Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you much for joining us. My name is King. Usually here with our good boy Jimbo. He is not. He is with your good friend Jimbo. Not your. I'm your boy. He's your good friend. Where he usually is, we got Taylor there because she's at the game. We haven't seen her yet on a broadcast. So Taylor counter still at 0. Stroud back, looks, throws over the middle. The throws actually to the left side, but that's incomplete. And that is incomplete. So 3rd and 10 coming up here. Hamster in the chat. He says, I called it last year. I said the Chiefs would be losing at half of the Super Bowl and then come back like a Hollywood movie. And it happened exactly as I predicted. So, yeah. Hamster says, so you tell me the NBA ref didn't get banned for rigging games? Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. But this isn't the NBA. Yes, he did. But this isn't the NBA, is it? Stroud, oh, he pulls it down. He's got lots of room to run. He's at the 50. He's down to the 40. Still going down to the 38-yard line. CJ Stroud takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Hello, Bubs. How are you? The wife, right over there. In case anybody wants to know where I'm not waving at ghosts. Oh, snacks. All right. That's why I love the wife. She got snacks for later. Ooh. Joe Mixon, he gets a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. The wife is giving me a presentation of all the snacks that she got, and I'm very excited. I just need to say that right now. Very, very excited. Hamster, well, you say Vegas, but the problem is sports betting is not just Vegas anymore. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. This isn't Vegas making the call. This is so, and not only that, but especially with the Donaghy situation that you brought up from the NBA. Like, there is such a, they're suspending players for being on an app on team facilities. They know what's going on. And that's not even saying anybody is doing anything. They have the app. They're in a team facility. You're getting suspended half the year for it. People are getting 3 games, getting 6-game suspensions for that. Like, and not only that, you're talking about people that are making millions. Like, if you want to talk about maybe they're rigging some college games for some of the kids, and even there with the NIL money, some of them I think are making more money than people could reasonably expect to get them to rig games. But you talk about NFL, like these pro players here, and with some of these refs, like I don't think so. Stroud on 3rd and 5, he gets sacked. So when you look about players, when you look about the officials, when you look at all that, like they're the refs, they're not unless you bring me evidence other than this call was bad and I don't like it. Unless you show me something other than that, you need to show proof, like they did with the NBA and Donaghy. They showed the proof that what he was doing was in collusion with bettors and making sure that still happened, and making sure that he rigged games. Show me that evidence here at the NFL. Show me that evidence in the NHL. Show me that evidence anywhere, and we'll go. Here we go. Fairbairn, 55-yard, a field goal attempt. Snap, hold. That kick is up, and the wind just whipped that sucker wide. That was looking good, and then it just hooked very bad. What are the Texans looking for here? Were they saying they were offsides, maybe? I don't know. The Texans are looking for something. But the Chiefs get the ball now after the missed field goal. I don't know what was. Of course, people are going to probably try to sit and scream that there was some kind of malfeasance here. Hamster says, if I was a broke college kid with no NIL deals, I'd rig the games. Maybe, but here's the thing, too. Any games worth rigging are going to be with teams that have decent NIL money, and the kids are going to be making decent money anyway. No, and see, that's a misrepresentation, Hamster. Hamster's talking about the hot mic NHL ref. He was mad because he wanted to get penalties on Nashville. No, that's not what happened. What happened was something that was kind of an unwritten rule in the NHL, and it still is. But he just got caught on the hot mic, so that's why he got busted for it. But he got busted saying that he called a penalty against the other team because there was a bad call for the other team that they got, and he's like, it's basically a makeup call, which we've all talked about. Everyone's like, oh, that wasn't, it's bullshit. That's a makeup call they've made, either in hockey or in football or something like that. We've all said that, but there never was any, like, proof outside of that. And I believe, was that Tim, was it not Tim Scott? Who was it? Tim something. I think it might have been Tim Scott. I can't remember. But yeah, he got caught on, he had the open mic. He's like, I got to give you one. I got to give you one. I got to make up. And that was what it was. He had to do the makeup call, and he just got caught with it. That's all. So, like, at the end of the day, like that's not a Vegas thing. That's not a betting thing. That's just something that we all knew about. But the NHL had to get rid of him anyway because they're like, we're above board. We have to make sure we're better than that. And it's like, do you though? Like, we all know, and they still do. The refs still do makeup calls, and NHL refs are pretty fucking terrible. I'll put that out there right now. The NHL refs are bad. That is what he said. Hamster, I watched the thing. I remember when it all came out, and everybody was like, it's not a, like, that wasn't a betting deal. That was a straight up, he had to have the makeup call. Like, he was like, oh, I'm going to be, it was a makeup call that he got called with. Chiefs, big ball down the field. And that's going to be caught. They say incomplete. Hollywood Brown with the attempt. Let's see. Has it? Can't see, the ref's in the way. That's incomplete. Where were you thinking that's complete? Yeah, he doesn't. You have to go. You have to complete it through the process of the catch. He didn't do that. Second and 10. Mahomes throws over the middle again. That's going to be caught by Kelsey. Kelsey breaks some tackles. Kelsey's got 20, 15, 10. Down at the 5. He could not score for his lovely woman in the crowd. Are we going to see her? They're going to show her? You're going to show her? Show the bitch. Let's see Taylor. They're not showing her. Sons of bitches. They didn't show Taylor. See, this is what happens. All you motherfuckers out there complaining, and we going to get to see Taylor on the television. Handoff here to Pacheco. Pacheco gets about 2 yards on the carry on first and goal. Second and goal coming up from the 4 for the Chiefs. Oh, God, Hamster, I love you. Hamster says he got tackled before the end zone on purpose. Of course he did. He could have scored like Barkley. He did it to screw the bettors. Anybody who had, yeah, can you imagine you had Kelsey as first touchdown scorer? Worthy! Is he short? They're going to say he's short on second goal. They're going to say he's down at about the half-yard line. Let's see. And yes, good call. So here we go. Third and goal. Mahomes in shotgun. Worthy in motion. In motion again. Snap. It's going to be a handoff to Pacheco. Not Pacheco. That Hunt? Yeah, it was Hunt with the touchdown. Snap, hold, kick up, and it is good. 13-3, 10-point lead here for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Texans are going to get the kickoff here. I think Hunt, his first touchdown score, would have been pretty good odds. I didn't take a look at it, but I bet you they'd be pretty good odds. By the way, in case nobody's told you yet today, go hydrate. Water is good for you. Water is delicious. Water is life. Go hydrate. Hydrate or dehydrate, everybody. Expired. I do. Listen, the ant commercial that was pretty good. That was always a good one. Yeah, that wind in Arrowhead is whipping today. And like I said, 55 yards in that wind like that. I get it, but again, Texans playing well, but losing by 10 points here. See, here's the problem is that anything that results in a Chiefs win is going to be the referee's fault. Is going to be the reason they won is because the refs. No matter what the Chiefs do from now on, especially because of that very bad passing roughing the passer call. And no matter what happens, the people are going to be like, the Chiefs and the refs and the devil magic and whatever. That's all you're going to hear. Kickoff is away. And that's going to go out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to be at the 30-yard line for the Texans to try to cut back into this lead. Showing Kelsey's passes and not passes, and his big one here, but not showing Taylor. Thanks a lot, you bunch of cucks out there. Well, you're bitching and moaning. Now they're not showing Taylor on TV. Stroud rolls out to his right. He's going to pull it down, gets a yard gain, roll out of bounds. 4:30 remaining here in the second quarter. So here we go. 2nd and 8. The Texans are lined up here. Sorry for the signs. Again, I don't feel 100%, but we're here running this anyway. Mixon, great run here. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 2 here for the Texans. About a 7-yard gain. So here we go. 3rd and 3. 3:18 remaining here in the second quarter. CJ Stroud takes a snap. He's back. He looks over the middle. It's going to be caught. And that is a first down to the 49-yard line. Mechie with the reception. So the Texans still moving the ball here. Good play there by the Texans. 3rd and short. Not sure if I would have passed on that, but Mixon, he gets about a gain of 2 on that play. 2nd and 8 upcoming here for the Tejanos. And we got the 2-minute warning. God, I'm so bad at this. I am so bad at doing this, especially just don't feel great. So on top of it all, being silent, it's just bad. Now we got people complaining about Travis Kelce and that he's running slow. Hey, listen. If I was with Taylor Swift, I'd have jelly legs too. So Travis Kelce still runs better than no. There's probably some fat ass on Twitter right now saying, "Oh, Travis Kelce, he runs super slow. What does he? That motherfucker probably hasn't walked in 30 years, let alone try to fucking run." So that's all I'll say. Chiefs and Texans do have about an even stat line so far for this game. I know it's gone up a little bit since. Let's see here. Hamster says, "Told you he did it on purpose." I don't think he did it on purpose. I just think women weaken legs. As we learned anything from the Rocky movies, what we've learned from good old Mickey is that women weaken legs. So Taylor's done with her Era tour now, so she's back home. She's just hanging out. They're both hanging out at their $40 million bang bungalow there in Kansas City. It's cold in Kansas City. Got to keep warm, so there, you get a little fun. It's a home game today, so you wake up in the morning, you get yourself a little how you doing, a little how's your father, what's going on, punch the mic, you do what you do. And now he's at the game and he's running, and it's the legs aren't moving as fast maybe as they once did. Still good enough to get down the field, but maybe not as fast as they once did. And you could blame age, or you could blame the fact that he probably had his world rocked this morning by a very appreciative and loving partner in Taylor Swift there, and just trying to break his pelvis, probably. A little death by snoo situation going on there for her. So it's I'm nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd run slow. What I'm trying to say is I would run slow too. So here we go. 2 minutes after the 2 minute warning, clearly. I think that's kind of the point of that. Stroud, he steps back. He steps up, looks, throws into double coverage. Mechie, they're going to say he caught it. Chiefs are swearing he did it. They swear up and down he did not catch it. No, that's a catch. Yeah, that's a catch. Great catch by Mechie. Hamster, she's like 5'10" or something, 5'11". Like she's almost 6 foot. And she's got legs that go on for about 17 feet. So let's fucking be honest. She good. She good. Pierce with the running attempt here gets it down to the 20-yard line there for the Chiefs. And, especially after her 1989 era, yes, she was skinny as shit. Once she hit Reputation, she started, she ate healthier. She had some eating disorder shit or whatever, but she fixed that. So you look, ever since Reputation, Mama's been thick. Mama Taylor's been good and thick. And then especially during the Eras tour, she got a little more, she had to get beefy. She was doing all that work. 3 hours on stage every night. That kind of does something to you, so. Oh, yeah. Taylor could do Death by Snoo. Absolutely now. She's not 5'7". She's not 5'7". They have her marked as 5'10". I think it's actually more 5'11". If you look at anything that she does, they have her listed as 5'10", but I've seen 5'11". Yeah. I think she's undercutting it because that's it. Most people have listed her as 5'11", but they officially list her as 5'10". But go, dude, you want to see some funny shit? Go see her at the award show standing next to Bruno Mars. Like, look up Taylor Swift standing next to Bruno Mars. Get ready to laugh your ass off. 3rd and 13 upcoming here for the Texans. They have to get to the 15-yard line. Stroud back, looks, steps up. He's going to pull it down. He's going to run it himself to the 20, down to just short of the first down, but we have a flag. And it's holding on the Texans, so it's going to be 3rd and 23. Now you just sound like Jimbo, hamster. I'm not even going to say that over the air. You just sound like Jimbo. So here we go, 3rd and 23. They are on the 38.5-yard line. They have to get to the 15 for a first down. This is going to be a handoff to Mixon, and Mixon gets it down to the 29-yard line. Texans had taken a timeout, and they take another one here. 18 seconds remaining. This is going to be a 48-yard field goal attempt. Another long one. Can they make it? I don't know. But here's the thing, and this is the difference. The Texans, they have been unable to close out some of these drives and get the touchdowns and points. Chiefs got a touchdown and 2 field goals. The Texans have a field goal, a missed field goal, and now they're going to go for another field goal. We'll see if they make it or not. But you got to be able to convert on these. Fairbairn, snap, hold, kick is up, and it goes through, and that is good. By the way, Houston didn't take that timeout. Kansas City did. Jimbo says Kansas City is going to win this game. I mean, they're playing well enough to. I know why Jimbo's going to say it. I know I got Jimbo and Hamster now in the chat, so I'm fucked. Boy, that just squeaked by the right upright. Again, that wind there at Arrowhead is whipping. You know, I do have the game audio on in the cans here, and I got to tell you, I have not been great on this stream. I know that I'm willing to understand that. I know, again, there's a lot to work out here. I don't feel well, all the other shit. I'm just not good. Whatever. At least you're not listening to Joe Buck, is all I'll say. Anyway, Jimbo in the chat says, I won't say it here. I put the clip in the group chat. Of course you did. Now I got to go look. Oh, yeah. I figured. Now, you're not the other one, Jimbo, especially after that particular call. Like, that was bad. The rough and the Pearson one was bad. And that's the kind of thing, is like when you're someone like me who's been saying the whole time, like when it was the Patriots, when it was the Chiefs, whether it was whoever it was good at the time, and everybody's always like, they always got the calls, the refs are on their side, the refs are with them, And I'm always like, that's not the case. It's just you think it is because they're good and things happen, and sometimes they get a call, and if the call doesn't go your way, oh my God, it's funny. But when you see that kind of thing happen, which has always been a thing, oh, you can't if you breathe on Mahomes, you're going to get a flag, and then you see a play like that, and it gets flagged. When you're someone like me, you just got to throw your hands up and just like, oh, well, fuck. It's like it's not that, but the optics aren't great. So. Just is what it is. They had a camera view of the refs go into their locker room. Maybe they're going to have an interview with them. See, this is what needs to happen. And I'll say this, not that I'm saying that there's anything like that, but there needs to, there's post-game press conferences with, home teams, away teams, things like that. Fucking Jerry Jones is always at a press conference. Can we get a referee's post-game press conference where people can ask them the questions and be like, hey, listen, your performance today either wasn't that great, or what did you see on that? What did you see on that play? What did you see on that? Why did you throw that flag? Like that's what I mean. Like there needs to be some accountability on the referee side here. It's just it's too much of just like referees get to say anything. You don't get to question it. Teams get to question it. Coaches don't get to question it. You get fined if you do. Nothing like that. You don't get to ask them any questions. They put out a statement like a day after the game and say like, this is it and this is what we saw. That's it. Like when you saw, what was it? Sam Darnold, was that in L.A. where he had his face mask nearly ripped off and they didn't throw a flag and they're like, well, we didn't see it. But you see from the two camera angles, not only did the ref see it, but the umpire had a clear line of sight to it. Oh, well, we were blocked. We didn't see it and neither did the umpire. Bullshit. You were looking right at it. We see it on camera. But you don't have a chance. You don't have an opportunity to question them about it. I think that's something that I would change as far as that goes is like, listen, we have these teams out there after they either have a good or bad game, no matter what, that they have to have press availability, media availability. I would want to have the refs on that same level. Let us have the post-game press conference with the refs. And just be like, oh, you saw this play. Why did you throw a flag on this one or not throw it on this one? What did you see? Was that truly an offsides? Was that not an offsides? Or like in this case, what did you see in that moment when Mahomes was hit? Just some accountability, something like that where they have to face the media, the same thing that everybody else does, and just not be, full on protected the whole time. Oh, you can't ask the referee. You can't ask the referees anything. They can't be questioned. They're like the Almighty. They're God on the field. They're gods. You don't question the gods. No, like you need to be able to ask some questions here. At least I think so. Anyway. Hamster says that the Chiefs covered and the Lions won't. Both 1 seeds usually don't. Jimbo says, ask them non-scripted questions. I think they have a press conference, but they know the questions coming in. Do they really? Is that the case? I've never seen a referee's press conference, to tell you the truth. So that's what I mean. Is like it needs to be done. It needs to be out there where we have ref press conferences, where they're actually like taped in. Because I haven't seen them. Hampshire said Chiefs don't look good. Somehow they still make the Super Bowl. They've won differently this year. They've won. You don't get to, like, you're not 15-1. I throw that Broncos game out because they played scrubs. And old Carson Wentz played, well, as Carson does. But you're a 15-1 team, 15-2 technically. You don't get to that record by, again, not being good. They're good. And I think they found ways to win. And again, in some cases, they got lucky with Isaiah Likely's toe being out of bounds. That was luck. 1,000%. That was a lucky win for them in the first week. and people want to bring up, the pass interference against the Bengals on 4th down in that game. Okay, but that was actually pass interference. And I stand by that to this day when I looked at it. People want to say that, they should have lost to the Bengals out there. That was terrible. The refs were on their side. It was pass interference. It was 4th down. It was 4th and long. It was a Hail Mary pass there. Not technically Hail Mary. It was, they threw up a prayer. But it was pass interference. Hampshire says, "Why should we question the refs? I thought you thought that they did not." That's not what I said. That is not what I said, Hamster. So eat shit with that shit. Stay tuned, sports, where we tell our listeners to eat shit. Hamster says, "Sup, Jimbo? I forgot that's you. I'm actually pulling for your Eagles." No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not allowed to. Hamster, don't you dare. Don't you dare pull the fucking... What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this treason? Wasn't this treasonous action? Oh, Monday. That's a big one. Jimbo, we're doing that game, right? Are we doing that game, or are you going to be too nervous? Are you going to be so up in your bag that you can't do the game? You got to let me know. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know if are we just going to sit and watch that game and our emotions, or do you want to do the game? You got to let me know. You got to let me know what you want to do. They're not going to paint the end zone. What? First of all, what is with Atlanta and their aversion of painting the end zones? I thought Penn State was going to whip Notre Dame too, Hamster. That's all I'm going to say. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go see if I can make some coffee here. Get back into this. We got, what do we got? 5 minutes, about 6 minutes left. All right, I'll be back here in a second. Jimbo says, "What's up, hamster? I hope Monday is a good game. Going to be hard to top that Penn State game unless Notre Dame wins. Then it will top." And then Hamster says, "King's chair is depressed because it has to wear a Giants jersey." Yes, it is. It is a very sad chair. Buck, 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 buck. Buck, 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 buck. Buck, 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 buck. And the Texans get the third quarter possession here, first possession in the second half as we're getting ready. Third quarter about to kick off here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. Usually our good friend Jimbo is over where this fine young lady is, but unfortunately Jimbo is smoking meat today. So we get to look at Taylor's sweet, sweet ass as we get ready. No sightings of her today so far. We know she's there at the game. We did see her arrive. But because of all the cucks out there bitching and moaning about her being on the television, they haven't shown her yet. We have a flag. What do we got? Joe Buck saying we haven't heard a lot from the officials this game, but what we have heard has caused some problems. Holding on to Texans. Let's look here. Right. Yeah, no, that's... he pulled the jersey... Almost saw his fucking nipple. Let's be honest. All right, you can't sit there. Oh, the refs are in the Chiefs' back. Stop. That was he fucking held him. Shut up. Stroud handoff to Mixon here on first down. No gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Texans. Listen, it's quite something when you do the game with Jimbo. But then when you have Jimbo and Hamster both in the chat giving you shit. By the way, chat's open if you want to come in and say hi, say hello, say how you doing. Tell me I suck. Tell me this is awful. Tell me what you think about the game. Anything like that. Tell me I'm wrong about the Chiefs. We have a fake end around, and it's going to be passed to Mixon out of the backfield, and he's going to get a gain of about 7. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Having to deal with these two people who love to just push my buttons and get me all riled up for no reason is great. That's fantastic. So if you want to come in the chat and add to it, it's right there. If you like what you're watching, which why the fuck would you? I have no idea. But if you want to hit that like button, and then if you're not watching or not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to do either one of those things, I'm not sure why you would do it, but God bless you if you do. Thank you so very much. 3rd and 3 coming up here. Stroud's going to hand off to Mixon. Big gain as he gets about another 6 or 7 yards on the carry. First down. Houston moves the sticks. Kansas City with a touchdown lead. 13-6 here as we've just started the third quarter. I said that very weirdly. 13-6. Very 6. Something's wrong with me. Again, I'm tired, haven't slept a lot. I'm kind of goofy from some pain meds and getting the teeth hurt. So, and when I mean pain meds, I mean NyQuil. Joe Mixon. He gets it out to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about another 7 yards. Hamster says he's going to push my buttons. I'm going to push Jimbo's buttons tomorrow. It's just my turn. Everybody's got their day in a barrel, so that'll be tomorrow for Jimbo. As I said, I will not be here tomorrow. I'm going to be visiting with, as you know, we talk about her all the time on here, my sister-in-law, Robin. We're going to be watching probably the Eagles and Rams game. Trying to do a little devil magic, a little voodoo magic there against the Eagles. Even though she hates Stafford, I'm going to see if I can get her to say, let's go Stafford. I got to get her to say it and put it on film. Stroud, he runs for the first down, gets it right out They're at the first down marker. The officials mark it as a first down. And again, the Texans move the sticks there. So I'm not going to be able to be on here tomorrow. So hopefully Jimbo will be on here tomorrow for the Eagles and the Rams game. So here we go. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Texans. They're at the 44-yard line. And we've got flags and we've got movement that's going to be offsides. Jimbo says he plans on it. Good. I'll send it. I'll get the thumbnail out to you. Make sure you have that. Oh, first down. That's going to be a loss of about 4 yards for the Texans. Pierce was the runner on that one, but got nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna get apparently some snow tomorrow later on in the day, towards the night. That's what I mean. We'll see. We'll see how it goes there. Hopefully, it's a fun visit. Like I said, I haven't seen Robin in a while, and her husband always makes fantastic meat. Loves Steve's meat, and she makes a damn good drink. So, food and booze is always gonna get me to go somewhere. 2nd down, big gain, pass over the middle there from CJ Stroud. That's going to be it's going to be 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd and what, about 4? Oh, hamster, you haven't lived until you've almost had a heart attack shoveling snow. Come on. 3rd and 5 is the official mark. Texans at the 50. They have to get just before the 45 for a first down of the Chiefs. Stroud back, looks, throw, caught. And that is a first down, Texans. Again, they move the chains. Schultz, the receiver. Well, he's a tight end, but he did receive the ball, so. Got a bunch of old fucks in here. I'm 43. Jimbo is 40. I think Jimbo's 43, too. Amster 36. We're all fucking old as shit here. 1st and 10, man in motion, Stroud under center. This looks like it's going to be another run play, and indeed it is. And that's going to be Mixon getting another gain of about 7 yards. So here we go, 2nd and 3. After that 7-yard run from Mixon again, and he's going to get about 2 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 1, 3rd and short here. Check it on Twitter. Looking on Twitter, I agree with a couple of assessments here. Brandon Perner says Texans are going to have to score a touchdown outside of the red zone to win this game. I kind of maybe agree with that, although if you can get a good grind on this one. Stroud pulls it down. He's looking. It looks like it might have been a run. Throws. Holy shit, Nico Collins with the catch. That looked like it might have been a bit of a fucked up play there. Hey, Caitlin Clark's at the game too. So we've seen Caitlin Clark, but we haven't seen Taylor. Come on, guys. This is bullshit. I like Keaton Clark. Don't get me wrong. CJ Stroud, 1st and 10, throws. That's going to be caught. We have a flag down. They're going to say pass interference on the Texans. Let's see this push off here. Or they're going to call pick, which is dumb. Oh. I don't know about that one. That's another one I'm not sure. Hamster says grind the clock again. Yeah, you have the under on this one, you said, so you want to have them grind the clock. Although again, I think they do have to score. They have to get some quick scores here. But again, Pierce gets a run there on 1st down and 20. But maybe that's the thing. If you're the Texans, maybe just grind the clock down. If you can but you have to get in the end zone. You can't keep doing the fucking field goal shit. You have to grind the clock and then score a touchdown to get back into it. If you can limit the Kansas City possessions and grind the clock down, I think you give yourself a lot better chance there. Hamster says Caitlin Clark is a lot harder than Taylor Swift. Of course, Hamster just pushing buttons at this point. I'm not saying. Listen, Caitlin is a fine, lovely young woman. He's got Hutchinson again. I think that's close to a 1st down. If not, they're going to mark him short. They're going to mark him half a yard short. I think he might have got there. Let's see. Where was the ball when he went down? Jimbo now pushing Hamster's button in the chat saying, let's go over. That's close, man. Doesn't matter. Move point. I thought he got it. Except there's a flag down. It seems like it's going to be neutral zone infraction here on the Chiefs. Punch the mic again. Now saying the legal motion on the Texans. So they should have challenged it to get the 1st down because I thought he got the 1st down. And then they run a play. I think he's got the 1st down. Where his knee's down, I think he's got the 1st down. And now the penalty, you mark it back 5 more yards. So, again, it was... I would have challenged that if I'm the Texans. I don't know why you don't challenge that. Play clock at 5. CJ Stroud in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's back. Looks. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to go, and he gets there. 1st down, Texans. Good job holding on to that ball, too. He took a helmet right to the hand and the ball there and held on to it. Fantastic job by CJ Stroud holding on to that ball. Hampshire says the Lions game is over under 55. Yeah, no, and that might hit the over, too. That Lions offense, and then Jaden Daniels on the other side, and the way the Lions defense has been injury riddled, there's a chance that goes over. Mixon, handoff, he's gone, touchdown, Houston Texans. And the Texans ate up most of that quarter. They ate up 10 and a half minutes of that quarter. 10 minutes and 24-second drive. There's only 4.5 minutes left in the quarter. Hamster says, what if somehow the Chiefs lost? Well, that'll go down as one hell of an upset. And the way the Texans had played this season, who saw them get into the AFC Championship game? Not I, said the Duck. Snap, hold, kick, missed! Fairburn missed the extra point. And so the Chiefs' devil magic, the Tay voodoo, if you will, remains in the Chiefs' favor. And the fucking Chiefs still lead 13-12. If this ends up being a 1-point game. Fucking hell. Listen, I know I name drop a lot of other YouTube channels here, but again, I do it because I like them and I respect them and I love watching them, and it's shit that I aspire to do with this channel. Brandon Perna is 100% correct. The Chiefs have some kind of fucking devil magic. Like I said, the Tay voodoo that all the Swifties talk about, that shit's real. You know, whether it's the devil magic, Taylor Swift's fucking Tay voodoo, whether they're both working in tandem, they're both working for Satan, our Dark Lord and Master, one way or the other. So, something that keeps the Chiefs always there's always something. There's always something when it comes to the Chiefs. Jimbo says the fix is in, of course. Hamster said he wanted to bet a Mixon touchdown, but they said he probably wouldn't play. He was going to be iffy, but I thought he was always going to play. Josh says if the Chiefs win this one, I'm convinced the NFL is scripted. I don't think, again, I don't find the fact that the NFL is scripted is believable. The fact that the Chiefs might have a direct line to Satan and his demons through either some other devil magic or through that and Taylor Swift's devil magic as well and her connections down there to hell and the Dark Lord and Master Satan, Lucifer himself, I find that more believable, to tell you the truth. If we're going to be honest here, I believe that. I believe that more than I believe that the NFL is rigged or scripted. Hamster, and again, I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm saying that for real. I think that they might actually have a direct line to Lucifer, to Satan, to the great beast, to Beelzebub, Asmodeus, the many names that he has, the most unclean. I think they might have that there, and then especially when you add Taylor into the mix, you get the double Satan mix there. You got the double Satan connection. Oh, Taylor and Caitlyn are hanging out together. There we go. All right, but we finally got a Taylor fucking sighting, thank God. Taylor looking good. Just gonna say, Taylor looked good. But I'm happy I got to put Taylor on the counter. We got a Taylor counter. Thank God. But she did. She worked her little fucking devil magic there, and it's still a 1-point lead for the Chiefs. Jimbo says, don't talk about Brittany Mahomes like that. She's not the devil. No, first of all, how dare you? She's a brand new mother for the third time. Kickoff return here for the Chiefs, and they get it down to... They've had some good kickoff returns here already. We got a flag down. Holding on to Chiefs, waiting to see that. Yeah, that's probably the Hamster says they had those two sitting beside each other. I think they have like a celebrity suite where, like a VIP suite or something where they'll put people. That's not the first time we've seen that where it's been Taylor and other people up there, clearly. Indiana Fever to win the WNBA. I'm with you, Hamster. Go Fever, go. Everybody's going to bitch and be like, Taylor's sitting there with Caitlin Clark. Why didn't she have Angel Reese in there? That's terrible. Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA. No, she's not. Caitlin Clark is the face of the... As much as the WNBA doesn't want her to be, apparently. I've never seen a league hate the face of their league as much as the WNBA hates Caitlin Clark. From the executives, the commissioners, the GMs, the fucking players. Nobody in the WNBA likes Caitlin Clark. She's trying to save your fucking league, and they fucking can't stand her. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Chiefs definitely got some devil magic working in their favor there. Hi, Carl. Sorry, I got the commercial audios in my ear, so I'm just fucking around. Yeah, you see, yeah, they're doing the women's 3-on-3 league there. I wonder how that's going to, because apparently they want the one thing I didn't know about is that they have the 3-on-3 basketball leagues in the Olympics. You can't compete in them unless you mostly or have a majority of your time playing 3-on-3. Like you can't just pull an NBA player and say, "Oh, you're 3-on-3 now," which I thought was kind of stupid. But yeah, so maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's something you look at. You're going to see fucking off-season NBA players start doing 3-on-3 leagues just to get into the Olympics. First down, throw to Kelsey. He gets a first down, and he's going to get all the way to about the 33, but we have a flag down. Holding on the Chiefs. Where's everybody complaining now? Oh my God, the refs, they're on the Texans side. They're trying to get the Texans back in this game. Fucking refs, oh my God, how terrible. These refs trying to, it's so rigged. It's so rigged how these refs are trying to get the Chiefs back into this game. Unbelievable. Flag on the kickoff and now flag here. Oh, well, ticky-tack call. He got pulled. And listen, how is that a holding call on the Chiefs? When the Houston... I was fucking around. I was playing around. That's legitimately a bad call. That's not a holding call. What the fuck was that? That's awful. Handoff here to Pacheco, and he's going to get it to the 19-yard line. Hamster says, got to make it look believable. It's all an act. It's all a show, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Oh... Fairbairn, he's got 2 made field goals, 1 missed field goal from 55, and a missed extra point tonight so far. Right now, he is the reason the Texans are losing this game. Patrick Mahomes back on 2nd and 9 after the 11-yard gain. He's got all day to throw back there. He's just going around, and he's going to get about a yard gain. Was he down? Well, he might not have been down there. He might have got rolled over an extra 2 yards by Hunter. How does nobody get open? Kelsey, he was pretty well covered. You can't throw a ball there. He's going to get picked. And Kelsey made his original route, and then he didn't fucking move. Kelsey, move! You got to move a little bit. Stop letting Taylor give you those jelly legs before the game. Say no to the blowjob before the game. It's going to be thrown. Kelsey gets it, and it's going to be a first down to the 35. So just as I was making fun of him, he gets the first down. And we got another Taylor sighting. There she is. Jimbo says, guess we know who King is rooting for next year. Listen, I'm not a Giants fan. I just can't emotionally invest myself next season into that team. Like I said, I'm not rooting for really any team next year. I'm just going to watch the whole league as a general thing. Drop the snap. Does Mahomes. Picks it up, runs it towards the right. He's looking for maybe some blockers. Then he just gets down. And now they're going to throw a flag. He's a runner. You can't throw the flag. He's a fucking runner. That's bad. You can't do that. You wonder why people fucking say that the Chiefs have fucking refs on their side. You can't make that fucking call. That's fucking terrible. And you have fucking Joe Buck and Troy Aikman saying it's terrible. That's how terrible that is. You can't make that call. And it's the second time we've had the official expert come in and say, no, should have been a foul. That's fucking terrible. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs now. Throws caught by Kelsey. Not Kelsey, sorry. That's going to be Gray, the other tight end. You can't make that fucking call. And I'm sitting here trying to fucking defend him on it and be like, you can't fucking, like the refs aren't in their pocket, but you can't keep on making these fucking calls and think people aren't going to say it. Fucking come on, Clay. And everybody's saying it. We got Gumpy from the fucking Pat McAfee saying even Troy Aikman's had enough. Perna, this is such a dumb look for the NFL. 1,000%. Portnoy's all over it. Everybody's all like, you can't keep making these fucking calls. Patrick Mahomes throws while he was in the grass, didn't make the line of scrimmage, no receiver in the area. That's got to be intentional grounding, right? They're not going to say it. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Chiefs. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't defend it anymore. I don't think it's rigged. I just think it's bad fucking officiating. And that's another thing, too, that's been rampant the entire fucking year is the bad officiating. Unbelievable. Such a bad call. 3rd and 4. Mahomes in shotgun. Takes a snap back. Looks. Throws. That's going to be court to Gray. They're going to say 1st down. I don't know about that. No, he did not make that. That is not a 1st down, even close to a 1st down. That is not a 1st down. Okay, Expedited Review has said that is short, and indeed he is. Unbelievable. That fucking call, that unnecessary roughness call was, unbelievable. What bullshit. And again, you're talking to me, apparently, who everybody thinks is a Chiefs apologist and a refs apologist and saying all that kind of shit. But you see that, you can't fucking, you can't. That's fucking infuriating. That's, as just a football fan, that's infuriating. No matter what game you're watching, whether it's the Chiefs, whether it was the Lions and Jared Goff, no matter who it was, you're watching a game and you see a call like that, like those last 2 calls that they had against Mahomes, the roughing the passer, which was bullshit, and that one, which was bullshit. You're watching a game like that, you throw your hand up and like, what the fuck are we watching? What the fuck are we watching? This just, it ruins the fucking viewing experience. And that's the whole point. Like, this is why people are even upset. It's not that, oh, well, the Chiefs keep winning, LOL, Chiefs win, all that kind of shit. It's just like, I just want to watch a game of fucking football. I just want to watch football. Why can't I watch football without losing my fucking mind because the officials don't know what the fuck they're doing? Why? Every fucking time. No matter the teams. No matter who we're watching. That's been the complaint the whole season. How many times have I had to go on a fucking rant about the officiating? Why do we have a fucking flag counter? Because of the amount of flags they throw, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why? Why can't they get their shit together? Why can't they do the simple fucking things to make things fucking work properly? Why can't they have the expedited review guy go down to the official in his ear and say, no, that is not unnecessary roughness. Pick that flag up. Have the eye in the sky. Use what you have there. Oh, the officials feel like they're going to be, they don't want, I don't give a shit. Either learn to call the game correctly or be corrected. One or the other. But fuck off with this fucking shit. I'm done. Tired of it. Tired of it. Every fucking time. Every fucking game. Always. Hampstead, no, it's not. This isn't the fact that there's a fix in for the Chiefs. It's that the officials fucking suck. Every game, every team, you watch it. I mean, listen, the Giants fucking suck this year, but you watch their games and you watch some of the calls the officials made against them. There's no reason to fix a game against the Giants. The Giants were going to fucking lose anyway. But fucking Christ, they had some fucking terrible calls against them. And this is the same thing here. This isn't the fact that there's a fixin' for the Chiefs. It's that the refs fucking suck. That's the bottom line. Get the fours up, by the way. We're in the fourth quarter. I know I'm late with that, but I get the fours up. 4th and 1. It's actually like 4th and 6 inches here for the Chiefs. Gray's in motion. It's going to be a handoff and just gets over the line, does Kareem Hunt, and it's going to be a first down for the Chiefs. Hamster just called me the Alex Jones of football. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure which way that goes. Just for me losing my shit. Okay. All right. I was going to say. Well, I don't know. I was talking about demons and satanic shit when it comes down to the Chiefs. So they got the devil magic. They got them down there. They're talking to Satan. They got Satan working on their side to the Chiefs. Going to pull it up. It's not that the refs are evil. It's just that, the Chiefs and Taylor Swift with her devil magic and her devil juices that she's got are pulling up all the Satan magic from Lucifer, the demon devil himself down in hell. Jimbo says, what I'd missed, went outside for a second. Just a terrible call from the officials against the Texans again. And again, I'm not saying that the fix is in for the Chiefs. I'm losing my mind because the officials suck. Nine plays here for the Chiefs is going to be play 10. It's going to be thrown to Kelsey. He turns it back upfield and he gets down inside the 10. First and goal for the Chiefs. And this is the thing. That penalty kept this drive alive and got it to where it is now. That was going to be 4th down on that stop, but the official kept the drive going, and now we have this. Like, this is why this fucking narrative is never going to fucking end. This is why this whole the Chiefs got the refs in the bag. That's why this narrative is never going to fucking end. We see Taylor there. Hi, Taylor. How you doing, baby? It's good to see you. I'm not mad at you, sweetheart. It's all right. I ain't mad at you, Tay. You can't be mad at you, Taylor. You're nice. First and goal. Mahomes back. Steps up, and that's going to be dropped for a sack. And we have a flag down. Illegal shift here on the Chefs. Oh, stop it, Hamster. Stop it. second and goal. And Mahomes almost gets hit again. He's out of bounds. And they are not going to throw a flag there. The Chiefs are bitching, but fuck off. You've got way too many calls already. He's still in bounds. You can shove him. He's in bounds. Third and goal from the 12-yard line here for the Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap. He sits in the pocket. Now he's going to pull up, throws as he's being pulled down. Caught. Touchdown, Kelsey. And we see Taylor once again. Hey, Taylor. It's nice to see you. That's the one thing that can make me at least feel a little bit better, seeing good old Tay. Boy, they're making up for that first half, huh? There was no Taylor sightings in the first half. We've had 4 already. Snap, hold, kick is up, and that's going to be good. 20-12 here. Now the Chiefs lead the Texans. 8-point game. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating when you see this kind of shit, though, because it's like you can't even enjoy it. Because there you go. That was a great play. That Mahomes somehow getting it out, getting a Kelsey in the end zone. Wow, that's a great play. But you can't enjoy it. You can't watch it and enjoy it because all you're thinking about is it should have never got to that point because it should have been 4th down and the Texans should have had the ball back. But they gave him a bad fucking call. Like, this is the thing. It's like, as a neutral fan, I'm not a fan of the Chiefs. I'm not a fan of the Texans. I'm a fucking piece of shit Giants fan. But just watching the game as a football fan, you can't enjoy watching good, great football because the officials fuck it up. And you're pissed about that instead of watching good football. Like, this is so bad. Again, this is not. I'm just reading Twitter, by the way, but this is not a fucking. Oh, they're rigging it for the Chiefs. This is just the officials are fucking terrible. But when you're terrible for the Chiefs, it's going to keep that narrative going, and here we are. Perna selling his fuck the refs coffee. I might have to buy a box now. Give me a box of the fuck the refs fucking brew there, Perna. Aiden Hutchinson walking on the field there in Detroit. Looks good with the walk. Looking good. How's the healing going, Hutch? Texans going to get the ball on the return at about the 32-yard line, and that's where they'll start off here. 8 points. It's a touchdown and 2-point conversion away. I got the fucking sniffles again. Not cocaine, it's sniffles. Just it's frustrating. That's all. I'm just frustrated. Because it's not fair to the football fan that this is what we have to fucking deal with. That all we want to do is watch. Hampshire says King acts like this in his first time watching the Chiefs. Acts like this is his first time watching the Chiefs. But no, here's the thing. Is like I said, I've watched the Chiefs a bunch of times this year, and I've watched all the other teams a bunch of times this year. You know, we've done a lot of these games this year. For the ones that we've missed, we've done a lot. This is consistent throughout every team and every game and everything that we've watched. The refs fucking suck. It's not, the reason that the narrative goes for the Chiefs is because they're good. They've won the last 2 Super Bowls. They're going for 3. They've got the Patriots kind of ire and moniker now on them. So now everything is like, oh, the Chiefs. They got everything in favor of the Chiefs. Oh, everything's in favor of the Chiefs. We know that's not the case. But the narrative is going to be there. But as somebody who has watched all the games this year, a lot of the games, so much more football this year than I think I maybe ever watched, watching these officials in every fucking game. It's not that, oh, it's rigged for the Chiefs. It's that the refs fucking blow ass. They suck. They fucking suck. Every fucking one of them. We've seen refs go ahead and miss. How many face mask calls were missed this year across the fucking league? When did they ever call a fucking hip drop tackle? They fucking don't. They called the Giants for a face mask, and what's their player got the face mask pulled. How many times have we seen late hit calls that were bullshit? How many times have we seen late hit calls that weren't called? And how many times have we seen just simple fucking plays get fucking called? How many big plays did we see called back for a legal procedure because a player was too far back off the player's helmet wasn't up to the center's balls, so they had to call it back, but they let the play run anyway? Like, how many times did we see this bullshit? Again, this is not a Chiefs thing. This is the official suck dick thing. Two-yard pass. Irv Smith with the catch for the Texans. 2nd and 8 coming up here. I don't know if Houston can grind. If they get another 10.5-minute drive, the game's going to be over. And if you go for the 2 points there, forget it, and you miss it, you're done. So you might have to score quickly here. What do you mean, why old stupid Taylor shit? She's the biggest entertainment star in the world. You would be dumb if you didn't focus on her in any way, shape, or form. Stroud throws over the middle. That's going to be caught down at the Chiefs' 40-yard line. Is that Nico? Is that Nico or Hutch? It was Nico, okay. I didn't see it initially. I didn't see the number initially. Here we go. Stroud out of the backfield throws towards Mixon, incomplete. Hamster says probably a fake. People have said that for a while. Listen, if it's a fake relationship, at least if I get to tap Taylor just on a fake relationship, it's pretty good. Nico Collins on the sideline looking a little shaken up there. Maybe out of breath, or maybe is he shaken up? I don't know. I don't know. Currently a wind chill of 8 degrees, does Joe Buck say there at Arrowhead. 2nd and 10. Stroud in shotgun takes the snap back. Full blitz there by the Chiefs. Incomplete. That was just a desperation heave. Almost came down with a one-handed catch. That was Wayne with the attempt, but yeah, that was just... he didn't even see what... Yeah, that was a desperation thing. So here we go, 3rd down. Texans take the snap. Another blitz. CJ Stroud is hit as he throws. No flag. If that was Mahomes, there would be. I hate to sound like that guy, but boy, it seems like it, doesn't it? They're going to go for it. Play clock's already low. They might have to go for a timeout at 1. They get the snap off on 4th and 10. Stroud's running for his life. He's going to be sacked. Big fucking sack all the way back at their, what is that, the fucking 44? That's game. Should have taken a timeout there. The play clock was running low. They decided late to go for the fucking 4th down. Should have went. I mean, I don't know what the thought process was there. So now the Chiefs have it on the Houston side of the field. Jimbo says that's the game Texans are. Well, this is here's the thing. The Texans have played well today. This is maybe the best they've played in the last 2 months of football. The fact that they're even in this game is kind of surprising, but they should be in this game. And it should be closer than what it is if it wasn't for terrible officiating. And that's the thing about this that is really frustrating, is that you have a team here that's going up against a 15-2 team, going for a three-peat, the Goliath of the NFL, and this game should be closer and should be a more fun watch for everybody. But you can't have fun watching this game because the refs keep fucking it up. And it sucks the joy out of watching the football game. Not because it's rigged for the Chiefs. It's because the refs fucking blow at their fucking job. In every game that they fucking do, they fucking suck. And the NFL won't fix a fucking thing about it because you can't question the refs. Can't question the refs. You can't say, if you're a head coach, if you're a player, you come into the post-game press conference and be like, we had some really bad calls go our way, and I don't know what the officials were thinking about on some of those, but it was really bad, and it ended up not going very well for us. Well, that's going to be a fucking $250,000 fine or whatever the fuck they give them, and it's like that's bullshit. Like you should be able to be like, hey. This sucks. These officials had some really bad calls. They need to have their feet held to the fire, the same as anybody else at their job. The NFL forces these teams and these players to have fucking media availability. Officials need the same thing. Yeah, Hamster, I did not plan on going on a ref rant in this game, but sure enough, I did remember saying that. But I'll tell you what, the referee survey, they were like, oh, he hasn't? Let's make sure he does. Let's make sure he does. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Chiefs after a 1-yard gain. Mahomes throws to Worthy out of the backfield, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 coming up. I do like the flag football game for the Pro Bowl. I'll say, it's better than what we were fucking getting before anyway, which was basically flag football without the fun. Third and 9, 8:45 remaining at the snap. Mahomes, he's back in the pocket. He's getting pressured. Throws incomplete. 4th and 9. Texans are going to get the ball back. Well, they didn't tackle in the Pro Bowl anyway. That was the problem, so. Yeah, this is going to be the 4th year of the flag football, I think, that they do for the Pro Bowl. And the Pro Bowl games where they do all the skills competitions, and then they end it with the flag football. Kick is away. Fair catch, signal 4 down at the 7-yard line. 8:32 remaining. So the Texans still got a chance here. No, I watch it out of curiosity, Hamster, when they first did it, and some of the stuff's fine. Like I like a lot of the because that's the thing too. Like I think about the NHL All Star Game. I don't watch the All Star Game. I wasn't big on it before, and I'm kind of not big. I mean, they do the 3-on-3 between the divisions now, where all that kind of shit's like, whatever, fine. Like I'm not big on that. But the draw with the NHL was always the skills competition. Fastest skater, hardest shot, target practice, all those kind of things. Like that was always the fun shit, and you'd watch that. With the NBA, it was always the dunk contest, 3-point shooting, things like that. That's what people watch. The All-Star game itself sucks. Who gives a fuck? Like nobody watches. With the Pro Bowl, they didn't have any of that, and you also, on top of it, just had a real shit fucking game. So the idea that they fucking got rid of the shit game that nobody watched anymore and added like football skills competition, which is fun, and then you end it with a flag football game, which is fun. Yeah, have something fun to watch. And if you don't watch it, it's no skin off their ass. Nobody was watching the Pro Bowl anyway. So, but you pull in maybe somebody to watch the novelty of it. Yeah, it's fine. So I like it. I like what they've done with the Pro Bowl, making it the Pro Bowl games and basically just a big skills competition. That was always my idea for it anyway, when they were trying to find something to do with it because it was so bad. Oh boy! Every time I see anything with Notre Dame or Ohio State, man, my anxiety and my heart just starts getting. Oh boy! Oh, dude! By the time Monday 7:30 gets here, I'm gonna be. That's what I mean. I don't know. Doing that game, that might be the worst broadcast me and Jimbo ever do if we do it. I don't even know. So from the 7, CJ Stroud under center. It's going to be a handoff to Mixon, and he's going to get 1, 2, 3.5 yards. Chiefs have won 16 straight one-score games, which is an NFL record. Stroud does a naked bootleg towards the right, throws incomplete. On 2nd and 6, Nico Collins was the intended receiver. Again, McDuffie with the play. Listen, we can bitch and moan about the officials all day, and that's fine. We can do that. But McDuffie's had a fantastic day defensively there for the Chiefs. You gotta give it up for good play, and McDuffie's had good play. And that's the thing that bothers me again about the officials is that we have good football play out there, but all anybody's going to talk about is the shitty officiating. 3rd and 6. Trips to the right here for Stroud. Stroud looking anywhere. Throws into double coverage towards Nico Collins. Incomplete. 4th and 6. And we have a couple of the Chiefs might have injured themselves on that collision. Nico looks like he might have been hurt too a little bit. But both Chiefs are down. Watson got up. Reed is the one down. It's going to be 4th and 6. The Texans are going to have to punt. Ooh, Reed kind of got bent backwards on that. Yeeks. Travis Kelce is now the NFL's all-time leader in postseason games with 100 receiving yards with 9. Thanks to Adam Schefter for that. And again, as great as that is, the problem is you look under any of that stuff on Twitter, you see what people are talking about, and it's all about, well, the refs cheated. The refs got them there, and the refs, because they made the bad call, so they kept the drive going, and the refs got them there, and the refs got them there. And so here you go. You have a player who's done great, has a great achievement, is a great player, and has done great things. And again, that play with Mahomes falling down, throwing the pass to Kelce, great play. It was. It's a highlight play, fantastic play. But it sucks the fun out of it because you got there because of shitty fucking play or shitty fucking calls from the officials. Like, this is the thing that I don't understand why they don't get why. Like, it's we're upset because of the bad fucking calls. Why can't you under fucking stand that? Fix the calls. Eye in the sky. If you have to do the XFL version, if you have to do words, just everything. Let everything be looked at by an official up in the booth, looking at it on a nice 80-inch television with his Xbox controller, looking at it. And if it's the wrong call, I don't care what it is, whether it's a roughing the passer, whether it's unnecessary roughness, whether it's unsportsmanlike conduct, whether it's pass interference, I don't care what it is. Don't have it be a challenge. Don't have it be the expedited review. They look at it, and if they can buzz down before the next play is called, then it's fine. If the other team gets the play off before they can buzz down and say that it's fine. Hey, listen, that's gamesmanship. That happens. I'm okay with that. But you have to be able to have somebody get down and be like, listen, nope, wrong call. Nope, fix that. Nope, get this changed. Nope, do that. We have the technology. We have the ability to do this now. If we're gonna go in. Go all the way in with it. Stop the fucking pussyfooting around and well, we don't want to upset the officials union, so we're going to let them still call, and we don't want to take away their... Fuck that! Get the shit fucking right. 4th and 6, and the Texans are going to have to punt. 7:42 remaining. They're going to have to rely on their defense once again. It's going to be a bad punt. Again, it was into the wind. So... the Chiefs, again, going to have it there on the Texans' side of the field. Teddy Bridgewater is going to be the Lions' number 2 quarterback today in case something happens with Jared Goff. Just found that out from good old Dr. Mike Florio. First and 10 from the 45. Mahomes throws. It's going to be caught by Kelsey for a gain of 4. I'm just so frustrated again about the fact that the officials are going to be the conversation about this game is so frustrating. Handoff here to Hunt. Hunt's going to get a first down to the 30-yard line. First down, Chiefs. And now I think we might be looking at the fact that this game could be over. If it gets to a 2-possession game, it's over. And they're already in field goal range for Butker. So the Texans are going to need a turnover here, I think, to maintain and stay in this game. Texans have 150 rushing yards to the Chiefs' 61. Handoff again to Kareem Hunt, and he breaks loose down to the 17-yard line. First down, Chiefs. $5:45 remaining here in the game. Chiefs have a first and 10 from the 18-yard line, they say. Not 7. I thought it was 17. They said 18. So here we go. Mahomes in shotgun. Throws to Worthy out of the backfield. That's going to be incomplete. Lucky that wasn't a lateral. But that stops the clock. 5:32 remaining. Hamster says, run the dang ball, which seems to be what everybody... Well, you want it because you still want that under. Kelsey, and that's going to get back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. I thought he might have reestablished himself, but the officials say no. But he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 coming up here. I know it's an old clip, but they still show Taylor again, so it's still a 5. It's not a new one, but it's still a good one. Mahomes throws to Worthy. That's going to be caught short of the first down. About a yard short. 4th and 1. Did the Chiefs go for it? No, you get Butker out there and you make it a 2-possession game 1,000%. We're not, you know. This is not the time for Dan Campbell football. This is the time for, you know, let's ice this game football. Jimbo says not to bring it up, but I can't even go on Twitter because it's all about yeah, that's all it is. It's just all the officials are bad and that they're in the Chiefs' pocket. That's really what it is. But that's it. So anything else about this game, if we want to talk about good plays or how Kelsey did or, you know, how the Texans did and how they played well and their stat line was good, it doesn't matter. We can't talk about football because we have to sit here and talk about the goddamn officials, and that's all you're going to see. Field goal is good, by the way, from Butker. So now it is a 2-possession game. 11 points, 23-12 here for the Chiefs. So that's where we are. And that's what sucks about this is that we had this felt like it was a good game and a close game and would have been a great game if the officials didn't fuck it up. And again, the officials fucked it up, and there's no repercussions for it. There's no, hey, maybe you shouldn't have called that. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Maybe you shouldn't have done this. None of that. It's just whatever. Christ, hamster, just please eat the biggest pile of shit you can find. Stay tuned, sports, where we tell our listeners to eat shit. That's going to be our tagline, I think. And thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports, by the way. My name is King. Usually, our good friend Jimbo is right over there, but unfortunately, he's smoking meat today. And he's in the chat, by the way, if you want to go say hi to him. And say hi to anybody. Chat's open. But where he usually is, we have the beautiful, lovely Taylor. We've seen her 5 times in the second half. First half, they showed her none. Second half, we got a lot of Taylor showing up in the television. So that's good. I like that. Thank you very much for that. At least there's something good that has come out of this game outside of the fucking shitty officiating. I'm not going to let it go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't let this one go. Like I said, I'm usually not the guy to do this. I'm usually like, all teams get bad calls, and they do. I've said it, and that's what I mean. This is not the fact that this is not Chiefs specific. This is officials specific. They have done this shit all year across the board, across the spectrum. I can't tell you how many times the Giants had a fucking touchdown taken away from them because of an illegal shift or illegal formation or illegal procedure, which didn't happen. I think about the Steelers game. I think about the Cowboys game. I think about a lot of those games that happened. The Washington game. Like when you watch it earlier on. And again, the Giants, they could have lost easily on their own. They didn't need the refs' help, but they did it. Just poor officiating across the board all fucking year. And we're here at the end of the season at the most important games, and you still have these shitty fucking officials doing shitty fucking shit. And we just can't have a good, So here we go. Texans down 2 scores. They're down 11 points. They have to try to get something. And Jimbo, fuck you in the fucking Flyers shit. All right? Fuck you in the Flyers. Fuck off. The Devils are in some kind of slump. We just can't fucking seem to win a game. I don't know what is going on. We've gotten to overtime in a couple of ones. The Flyers did win today. But seriously, fuck you in the Flyers. 1st and 10. CJ Stroud is going to get pulled down, sacked, down at the 24-yard line. Second and 16, completes it to Dalton Schultz, gets it back up to the 30. And we're going to have 3rd and 10. Hamster's watching that clock tick with anticipation. He wants that under. It is currently at 35. So still has the under, and we have Chiefs encroachment. Someone's got to tell these offensive linemen, stay in the fucking stance. But 3rd and 5. 3:48 remaining. Time is running out here for the Texans. Trips to the left. Stroud takes the snap back, throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Hutchinson gets it into Chiefs territory. 1st and 10. Clock runs. Stroud, wow, was going to get sacked, completes it to Mixon out of the back, but not Mixon. Ugawalde, I don't. Ugabunda, not even going to try it. Either way, it gets it back to the line of scrimmage, so it's only 2nd and 10. CJ Stroud, again, he's going to be sacked for 2 yards. Actually, a yard loss. 3rd and 11 coming up here. The Chiefs are just fucking teeing off right now against the Texans and against CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud needs to get, if he gets one pass on these blitzes, they can get something. 235, 234, 233 remaining here. Stroud throws. Dalton Schultz, that's a catch. Hell of a catch. Right in the bucket. Kind of bobbled a bit. Does he have control going out? I don't know. When does he get control? Not there. Has control there. 1, 2. I think that's good. Yeah. I think that's good. I think when he has possession, that left foot is still down, and then he gets. Andy Reid's going to challenge. I think it's a good catch. I think by the slimmest of margins, that's a good catch. Right there, I think he has possession. I think both feet are down at that point. And then, yeah, I think that's a good catch. Right there, he has it. He has it. Right there is possession, and that foot is down. There's possession, and he has it. That's 2 feet down. $2:27 remaining. I missed the Texans timeout, I guess. Ruling stands. So Kansas City loses a timeout. CJ Stroud back on 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure. Throws. Nico Collins. Is that a catch? They're saying he pulled it in and caught it. Bro, that's going to be another catch there by Hutchinson. Let's not fucking discount the fact that Nico just caught that ball. That was a hell of a catch. And that's going to be 2-minute warning with 2nd and 2. They get the playoff before the 2-minute warning. Stroud gets sacked. That's not what you wanted to have. 1:58 remaining. Now 3rd down. Don't blame the gummies, hamster. You just can't spell. And see, again, this just goes to my thing. What a great game. What a great march down the field. What a finish this could be. But we're not talking about that, are we? We're talking about the fucking refs. Amon-Ra St. Brown has Honolulu blue hair for tonight's game against the Washington football team of Redskin Commanders. Jimbo says he's going to be. Well, I don't know. It would depend on how he pronounces creek. That's how I'd have to go ahead and judge that. He says he's right down there by the Tennessee border. Alicia's got family down in the Tennessee area, right? So you've been to Tennessee before, so you seem to fit right in with the Tennessee people there, Jimbo. What, the Downy commercial, Jimbo? You got to rinse the teal out and go back to Kelly Green is what they got to do. Or was it because I said Honolulu blue hair? That's the Lions' color is Honolulu blue. That's what they call it. Even though the shade has changed over the years, they just still call it Honolulu blue. It's that nice, cool, bright, light blue color. I love flags too. Oh, I love world flags. I'm a big vexillologist kind of person too. I love flag and flag design. I love all that shit. So I am kind of like that. I'm like Sheldon, only a lot more not terrible of a human being. And plus, Big Bang Theory fucking sucks. So 3rd and 10. That's cute. She'll like it. I'm looking at a Christmas gift. Stroud's going to get murdered down by the 18-yard line. 4th down. CJ Stroud's limping. 8 sacks for the Chiefs today. Can't blame the refs for that one. We could blame the refs for a lot of things. But again, that's another thing. Great defensive performance here from the Chiefs. We've had great offensive performances from the Chiefs. We've had great play here from the Texans. But all anybody's going to talk about is the fucking officials. And CJ Stroud is having to be carried off the field. And the Texans are going to go for a field goal here and maybe go for an onside kick, I would imagine. Snap, hold, kick is blocked. .146, Texans have one timeout. That's game. For the 7th time in 7 seasons, Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs are going to the AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes has been a starter in Kansas City for 7 seasons, and this is the 7th AFC Championship game. The Chiefs are going to host the AFC Championship game next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. on CBS. We know that much. Now I got to eat dinner. I got to, say hi, spend time with the wife. I got to do things like that, hamster. So I will not be doing the night game. It was a choice. I was either going to do this game or I was going to do the night game. And with the way my tooth has been feeling, which again, it's starting to bug me again, right here at the end of the game, and doing a lot of this, like it's just overall, I was like, I don't want to do the fucking late game. So I did this game, and this game would have been great. This game would have been a great watch if it wasn't for the officials. And it was a great game. Both teams played well. There were some great performances from both teams. Not to take anything away from the Chiefs, but those two calls that they gave Mahomes really are going to be what shadows over this game. And it's a shame. It's a shame that that's what it's come down to. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The Texans did take their final timeout. Oh, they haven't yet. Sorry. Mahomes wasting time. Finally takes the knee. Chiefs might have to punt this ball away. What, they missed a field goal, hamster. Mahomes takes it. Dude, I would fucking tee off on. You keep on trying to do that slow shit, I'm teeing the fuck off on you. Oh, what, on ESPN it said 23-11? I don't mind. Mine's been 12 the whole time, so stop eating your fucking gummies. But it's not even a Buddy Ryan rule. That's just a case of like, listen, I'm sorry, that's fucking disrespectful. Fucking, I'm gonna sit here for 5 seconds in the backfield because fuck off. You do that a second time, I'm fucking teeing off on you. I'm fucking, fine, throw the fucking 15-yard flag. I don't care. I got to start a fight with the whole team. I'm starting to fight. Fucking take the knee like a fucking, just take the snap and take the knee, or I'm fucking taking your head. Bottom line. And that's for anybody. 15 seconds left. Chiefs going to punt here. Anything can happen, folks. Game's not over yet. Hey, here's some breaking news. The Falcons are hiring Jeff Ulbrich. Oh, the Chiefs are going to go and get a safety. They gave themselves a safety. What was that, an 8.5? Was that an 8.5 point spread? What was the spread for this game? I wish I had a gummy to calm down and to deal with this fucking tooth pain I got. But yeah, Falcons. This is for you, Hamster. The Falcons are hiring Jeff Ulbrich as their defensive coordinator, pulling him from the Jets as he came in as the interim head coach. He was the defensive coordinator before Robert Saleh was fired by the Jets. So there you go. You got your new defensive coordinator down there in Atlanta, and he said it was 8-5, and it closed at 9. Boy, man, if that safety ends up giving you a push, you're pissed. Some books had it at 9.5. Kick is away with 11 seconds. 7 seconds remaining. CJ is going to limp out onto the field for the final snap here. Some people are... Portnoy's already out there screaming about it. Stroud takes a knee. That ends the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chiefs are going to the AFC Championship game. They will be hosting it next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. on CBS. And they will play either the Bills or the Ravens. And that game will be tomorrow night. Again, we talked about Chiefs 7 straight champion. And again, it was a great game. It was a fun game to watch if you take the refs' bad calls out of it. And unfortunately, you can't. And that's going to be the main talking point. Even though, again, you had Mahomes. He did play decent. He had a couple great plays. Kelsey played well, over 100 yards receiving. And his touchdown, the Texans played well. Joe Mixon had a hell of a game. And Nico Collins, again, you have all these great things, and you can't talk about it because all anybody's going to talk about is the officials. So the officials, once again, fuck up, and there'll be no accountability, as there normally is in the NFL, because the NFL sucks ass. So, it is what it is. But now let's erase this from our mind and get ready to watch the Detroit Lions and the Washington football team of Redskin Commanders. I certainly hope everybody enjoys watching that game at home. Enjoy yourselves. Have something to eat. Relax. Watch the rest of the football this weekend. Jimbo should hopefully be with you tomorrow for the Eagles and the Rams. Let's go Rams. Anyone but Philadelphia. Matthew Stafford, he's our guy. But thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you for sticking with me through this very shitty fucking stream, which, again, I'm not very good at this. But, again, we'll see how it goes. We'll get better, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. If you liked any part of this, which why would you, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed and watching, hit that subscribe button. Again, why would you, based on this? But thank you so very much. We will see you all later. Adios, everybody.